Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the match here on WWE 2K25. This is the first of many today. It's going to be a busy bloody day. We have got Roxanne Perez, Faby Apache, Natalya, and Sol Ruca. Right then, let's have a look at the ranking system for this one. Now, I do know this is actually the debut of Faby Apache, someone I have tried to use in recent years. However, I've never been able to find a core. She debuted back in 1998, has been an absolute legend for AAA. Also worked a few other companies as well. Well, briefly, she did a little bit of work for Impact Wrestling. And she was also part of one of the all-out casino battle royales back in 2019. So she's had one appearance for AEW as well. But of course, now she is part of the AAA WWE sort of mix-up. And I'm sure we'll see more of that from her as well. I think she's been involved in those competitions, those matches, not has she? Yeah, she's appeared in WWE apparently so, but they haven't updated the Wikipedia page, so it is what it is. Right, so making a debut in our universe mode. Secondly then, we have got Natalya. Someone who I feel we don't give enough love to be honest. I mean, she has had 13 matches in the past, 10 of them back in 2021. 2 in 2024, 1 in 2022. She's currently -1 in the ranking system, so this is a great opportunity for her to prove what she can do. Wasn't it Natalya versus Faby Apache at When Worlds Collide recent, wasn't it? Is that correct? I feel like Natalya is very underrated. I feel like she probably suits the world outside of WWE much better than the world inside. I think if Natalya was able to work the independent scene, if she was able to work Stardom and them sort of things, I think should be looked at a lot better than what she currently is in WWE, in my opinion. And I know WWE have let her do some of this stuff recently. We've seen her at Bloodsport and stuff like that as well. Next up then, we have got Roxanne Perez, again, someone who I don't think really has had a lot of opportunities. She has had 5 matches overall, 3 in 2024, 2 this year. Currently sits on -2 overall, though. I mean, this year she's had 1 singles win and 1 tag team loss. I think the tag team loss, did we do like old school NXT versus new school NXT, I think? I can't remember, to be honest. And then finally in this match, we have got Sol Ruca. She's had 2 matches so far, currently sits on a -1. She's lost both the matches, but in one of them, which I think was like the fresh meat match we did, where she debuted, she got an elimination in the match, so it gave her an extra bonus point. But yeah, she's lost both the matches been in so far. And again, this one's going to be very difficult. Fatal 4-way elimination rules. Only one of these 4 ladies can win this one, but there are points up for grabs. So because it's Fatal 4-way elimination, it's 1 point for every elimination. It's a bonus point for the winner, but you lose a point if you are eliminated. So there are 4 points up for grabs here today. So even without winning, you can still come out of this with a positive. Right then, let's crack into the action. Like I said, we've got plenty of matches lined up for you today. We've got this one. Next up, we'll have another Fatal 4-way elimination. European Championship #1 contendership. Gunther, Pete Dunne, Dragunov, and Miro/Rusev. We'll have War Games later on, the Wyatt 6 versus the Psycho Circus. We've got another 4-way elimination match, Amazing Red, Lindsay Dorado, Aerostar, and Dragon Lee. And then we've got Miles Bourne up against Randy Orton. Those are the 5 matches we have before the pay-per-view begins. Then we have the pay-per-view, which is going to be, yeah, it's going to be very, very busy. We've got Terry Funk, Pagano, Masato Tanaka, and the Sandman up for the Hardcore Championship. We've got Rey Mysterio versus Low-Ki versus Phoenix versus Dominic Mysterio. Just in a random cruiserweight match. The Hardy Boys versus Future Shock for the SWE Tag Team Championships. Future Shock, of course, being the team of Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. We've got Io Sky defending the Women's Championship against Asuka. We will have Sheamus up against the winner of the public vote for the YouTube Championship. The problem with that is that we have a draw in the public vote. We've got 13 votes, and at the moment, both Trick Williams and Ethan Page and Joe Hendry and AJ Francis are leading with, I don't know how many votes that is each, to be honest, but quite a few votes each. I want to say 3 votes each? I don't know. But because the game doesn't allow us to do 5 ways, I'm a bit stuck. I might have to figure something out. I'm not quite sure what yet, to be honest, but there you go. Faby Apache diving in with the double axe handle. And over the top she goes with the splash. And also, we have the European Championship match at the pay-per-view. And of course, that'll be the winner of the Gunther, Pete Dunne, Dragunov and Rusev match up against the British Bulldog. Before the main event of the pay-per-view, of course, Will Ospreay defending the SWE Intercontinental Championship against Jeff Cobb. I forgot his name there for a second. Right then, into this match. And again, I don't know who's the favourite for this. I mean, I'll possibly say Natalya and Faby Apache have got definite advantages when it comes to experience. Definite experience edges. I mean, you've got Roxanne Perez, who is the prodigy, the strong up-and-coming talent. And you've got Sol Ruca, who I think could do well, but of course she is still in the very early parts of her career, still quite young and still developing. So I do feel like, yeah, for me, it's got to be Natalya or Faby Apache, I think, are the favourites to win this one, but who knows. The game has done some weird and wonderful things in the past. Everybody could possibly win. Roxanne Perez slides at the back of the attempted suplex by Faby Apache, and now in with that code red. There's the pin, the pop rocks, isn't that what it's called? Someone did tell me and I remembered. I'm good like that. Natalya now sending Roxanne to the outside. Remember, they are our own rules for these matches, so it's false count anywhere, no disqualifications. I mean, weapons are not only allowed, they're encouraged. Sol Ruca now with a pin attempt on Faby Apache, who rolls it through. It's a roll back and forth, back and forth. I don't think anyone's going to get this pin, though. As there's the submission locked in now on the outside by Roxanne Perez. Sol now brings Faby Apache back up to a standing base, up on the shoulders, and in. Oh, nice. It's almost like a combination of a Death Valley driver into a powerbomb. Heading up to the top, looking to spring off with a splash, but Faby Apache able to avoid it. Off the ropes, ducks underneath, and in with that stiff knee strike across the gut. Roxanne Perez come flying in. Sol now taking down Faby Apache, but Roxanne Perez was there to catch her. Over the top flies Roxanne. Sol Ruca now. She's going to go for that Soul Snatcher. She does, and she hits it as well. Perfectly middle of the ring. There's the pin. Referee very, very slow to get into position. Only a 1 count. Wow. I mean, even with the referee being slow, I expected more than a 1 count. Sol now with a standing moonsault on Roxanne Perez. Roxanne springs off, looking for the splash. It was avoided. Natalya now taking Sol down, spins around. Roxanne Perez now turning over. Faby Apache now in with the DDT to the leg. It's a real easy way to jar a knee. It's a very, very painful maneuver. Roxanne Perez now with a trash can lid, swinging it around, but she's caught by Faby Apache in with the dragon screw. Natalya now hitting some stiff strikes inside the ring. Oof. Natalya slides at the back, pushing Roxanne Perez. And Roxanne just, okay. Just able to stop Natalya in her shoes. I don't know how, really. She just sort of went into wimp mode. Seems to work either way. Turn the match around. And Roxanne now striking Natalya in the face. And Roxanne, oh, wrenching back at the knee. And you saw how much that hurt Natalya. She's really struggling. It's a smart maneuver as well, because not only are you damaging the leg of Natalya, but you're sort of weakening the chance of her being able to lock in a sharpshooter herself, because you take away that core strength, you take away those legs, and she can't stand there and lock it in with as much force and power as she would want to. So it's smart. Faby Apache now with the pin on Sol Ruca. Referee is awful. But it is enough. Faby Apache eliminates Sol Ruca. So Sol picks up her third loss in 3, moves down to a -2 overall. And Faby Apache on her debut picks up a point. But she might pick up a lot more than that. There's a kendo stick across the spine of Roxanne Perez. Went for some sort of running drop kick. Roxanne now slamming the face of Apache into the mat. There's a boot into the knee as well. And a big boot across the spine by Roxanne Perez. Roxanne. We're going to see a Pop Rocks once again. Yes, that code red, the Pop Rocks once again by Roxanne Perez on Faby Apache. Still not enough though, only a 2 count. Natalya stamping on the knee of Roxanne Perez. Rolls to the outside. There's the pin attempt now by Natalya on Roxanne Perez. I mean, it came after smashing her head into the apron. I don't think that's really going to be enough, to be honest. And Roxanne Perez Pop Rocks once again, this time on the outside. I mean, Faby Apache's strong, but she's been hit by 3 of them now and she's gone. Wow, Faby Apache is eliminated by Roxanne Perez. Roxanne picks up a point. She moves up to a -1 after 5 matches. Natalya straight away, they're locking in that sharp shooter on the outside. It's not enough. Natalya now sending Roxanne back into the ring. Natalya dives off the top with the elbow strike right into the heart. So Roxanne is doing it. I mean, the way this worked now, of course, Roxanne has got an elimination, which means that she can't leave this match in a negative now. I mean, if she gets eliminated, she's going to come out of this match the same way she came in on -2. She's gained a point for the elimination. She's lost a point for being eliminated. But if Roxanne goes on to win this now, she's going to gain an extra 2 points, 1 more for the elimination of Natalya and 1 for the win. And she'll go from a -2 to a +1 in such a short period of time, which would be fantastic, really. Perez now with the kendo stick, and Roxanne Perez has been busted open. You see the crimson just beside her left eye. Perez can't quite decide what to do. She's going to head up to the top. And Natalya caught a nope. Roxanne, oh, she's just fell anus first straight onto the trash can lid. I quite like the way that Roxanne springs off the ropes because she's tiny. She goes over the top with a high backdrop. Natalya now with a guitar launches it at the grounded opponent. Dragging her away from the ropes smartly. Roxanne just kicking Natalya away. Up to the wheelbarrow. Pops her through face first. I'm not sure if it again hit the trash can lid, but Roxanne, not enough. She's going to grab herself a steel chair. And right across the face again of Natalya. Roxanne Perez is in firm control of this match. This could be a breakout match in our universe mode. There's the boot into the spine. The boot into the front as well, and Roxanne Perez over. Nice. The flip into a senton. This could be enough. The damage has been done by the weapons, and Roxanne Perez. No, it's only a 2. Roxanne Perez now locking in the crossface submission, wrenching back at Natalya. Natalya tapped. Wow. Roxanne Perez, real breakout moment in our universe mode for her. She moves from a -2 up to a +1 in one match here. And Natalya, who I was talking about deserves better, is going to move down to a -2. Wow. What a swing that is to Roxanne Perez. That's a massive increase for her. I mean, I know she's, +2 is not, like, the best score in the entire world, but she's just taken herself up like a good 100 places by doing that. I say not -2, sorry. +1 is not massive, but yeah, she's got up a huge amount of positions by just getting those points, and that's what you need. I mean, another 1 or 2 of those, and all of a sudden, she could be up within the question for titles. I mean, you've seen the same thing with Aja Kong this year. She started the year on -6. She's now on +1 herself. And, of course, she'll be defending her Hardcore Women's Championship next week at our Invasion pay-per-view, which looks to be the most likely outcome based on the votes at the moment. But, yeah, fantastic victory this then for Roxanne Perez. And I say this is just the first match of the day. This is just the first of many multiple-person matches as well. Oh, I've really overdone it today. I really have, but it is what it is. We'll fight through. We'll get there. Right, Roxanne Perez is your victor. Gains +3 from this match, eliminating 2 absolute legends in the process of Faby Apache and Natalya. Well done, Roxanne Perez. Like I said, this could be the breakout moment for her, and she will definitely get some more opportunities moving forward.